Hello there friends, welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. In this video we're going to talk Star Path, everything that we know so far. We're going to take a look at the duties. Every single duty is already available. In case you're curious, we're going to compare it to the previous Star Path. My main gripe with the previous Star Path was that it was virtually identical to the one before that, except a couple change of duties. So we're going to see if it's still the case. Did they actually change the duties? We're also going to talk about basically everything Star Path, except the items. I didn't get the items yet. I'm going to be grinding it out soon, and then we're going to do item review later. But let's see what actually changed in the Star Path, and were the changes actually good. Subscribe for more Disney Dreamlight Valley, and let's dive right into it. I have two pages on Wiki open side by side. The one on the left is the previous Star Path. The one on the right is the new Star Path. So the first thing that comes to mind is that new Star Path actually has more duties. The previous Star Path had 74 duties. This one has 91. So it's a little bit more difficult to grind. It's going to take a little bit longer, but I guess it's because this update is, I think, a week longer or maybe even 2 weeks longer than the previous one. So we have more time to complete this stuff, which means we have more duties. So it's probably going to be about the same amount of duties per week. Also, something that I've noticed is that previously we had every single duty fall into three different kind of rewards: 15, 20, or 25. And a couple final ones gave you 30. There was two duties that give you 30. Everything else was 15, 20, or 25. The new Star Path, there is a big variety. There is 5, there is 10, there is 15 currency reward tokens, there is 20, there is 25. Actually, I lied, there is no 25. It's 5, 10, 15, or 20. And the last two duties have 60 and 35. Which is kind of crazy to me. You get 60 for giving Cinderella one favorite gift. One. And it's so fast to do. And it gives you insane amount. So overall, this Star Path is a little bit more grindy. But now let's take a look at duties. Let's go one by one and see is there a massive difference. So as you can see, the start is completely the same. First 5 duties are identical, except the rewards. Rewards are different. Then there starts to be a little bit of variety. They're still the same duties. They're just not in the same order. I guess it's better than nothing. Instead of picking apples, 25 apples, now we need to harvest some red bush berries, also 25. And in this case, we have two options. We have raspberries, we have gooseberries, and I haven't actually tested, but maybe the strawberries from Eternity Isle would work here too. Now, a couple tips for the Star Path in case you're wondering. I've seen a lot of people struggling with this one. Mine precious gems with Royal Tool does not work in Vitalis mines. It's literally the only mining task that does not count gems from Vitalis mines for whatever reason. It's been like this in every single Star Path and it's still not fixed. So when you're on task 10, go to anywhere but Vitalis mines. Also, when you're taking a picture of Scrooge's store, I'm pretty sure it only works with the store in the main valley, so it does not work in DLC, and you need to take a picture of his store from the outside. There is also a task that is called Dig for Special Crystals Underground. This just means that you have to mine in Vitalis mines, so it's kind of funny how the regular mining task doesn't work in the mines, but there is one task that requires you to mine in Vitalis mines. Another big difference between two Star Paths is that old Star Path, you only had to craft one potion, one digging potion. There was 3 total craft tasks. One was to just craft anything, one was to craft one digging potion, and one was to craft some refined materials. All of them are still in the new Star Path, but now we have to craft a little bit more. We don't just have to craft a digging potion, we also need to craft a mining potion, we also need to craft a fishing potion, and we also need to craft a gardening potion. And there is also another crafting task when you need to craft 20 of anything. And then a few tasks later, there is craft any refinement item where you need to craft now 30 of them. Okay, to be fair, it was 30 before as well, but it makes perfect sense to combine these two together unless you have a lot of things to craft. But now we have to craft one of each potion, which at least it's not manual for training. Those could be those were pretty controversial. Not a lot of people had use for them, but potions we definitely have use for, so I'm not super mad about this one. If you still look through the duties, a lot of them are just completely ripped off, and even the order. Like, there's some sections that are completely identical, which I still don't understand. There are so many different, like, mine for red gems. You could have made it any other color for the star paths. Get some variety. Or at least put them in a slightly different order. Another big change is the hangout tasks. There was 3 hangout tasks in the previous star path. You had to hang out for 20 minutes, then 30 minutes, then 40 minutes for the final task. In the new one, there is much more hanging out you need to do. There's 5 hangout tasks. 20 minutes with Mickey, then 20 minutes with Minnie, then 20 minutes with Merlin, then 30 minutes with Cinderella, and then another 20 minutes with not even sure who. So in total, it's actually about the same amount of time, but there is more characters to go through. Also, I've seen a lot of people report an issue with not having hangout options with certain characters. That is actually a pretty old bug that is still not fixed. To fix it, simplest way is to restart the game. It usually helps. Some people reported that going to Floating Island and summoning the villagers through the map, through the allowed villagers, can also help to enable hangout option. Another big difference is memories. In the previous star path, we only had 1 open up fresh memories tasks that you needed to do 10 of them. In this one, we have far more. We have 4. So once you need to open 1 memory, then for the next one, you are going to need to open 5 memories, then 10 memories, and then 10 memories once again. So if you're not a big fan of getting memories, try to stack at least the last 2 10 memory tasks together. Thankfully, we're finally done with potatoes and cotton, because this time we're gonna need to plant some pumpkins. Then a few tasks later, we're gonna need to harvest the same 25 pumpkins. And then the next task after this, we have to sell the pumpkins. So do not rush this one. You can combine all 3 of these tasks with the same session of doing the pumpkin planting. So do not plant them too early. Plant them at task 62, then harvest them when you get the task, and then sell them when you get the task for it as well. It's going to be much more efficient. Also, we're going to need to harvest some carrots. Only 15. Going to have to harvest some cocoa beans. So at least some tasks are new and different. That's good. Also, an interesting new task that we've never had before is to equip a level 2 critter companion. That is kind of interesting. So you have to make sure that you have at least one of them leveled up, which if you've been playing for longer than 15 minutes, you probably do. Another new task is sell snowman building material. So gonna need to sell some snowballs. Other than that, it's pretty much the same star path with just a couple extra duties, a couple of duties reworked and changed a little. It does feel a little bit slightly more grindy on paper, but considering the star path is longer, I don't think anybody's going to have an issue completing it. I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to be able to complete this entire thing on Sunday during the live stream. So yeah, maybe I'll do it today, and then I'll do Dream Snap on Sunday. We'll see. Do I need... what is the theme? Do I need any items from the star path? I don't think I need star path for this, but I might need Cinderella friendship quests. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Also, don't forget to take advantage of the new duties autoclaim feature. In my opinion, autoclaim should be on. There is no reason that I can think of for it not to be on. You, however, might want to not turn on the autoclaim for rewards in case you want to buy them in a specific order and unlock the ones that you're the most excited about first. But yeah, definitely auto-claim duties, and also make sure to track them all whenever you're grinding star path. To do that, you just need to hold triangle for me. For you, it's going to say right here on the bottom what exactly to track all duties. And it's basically the same button to track one duty and to track multiple duties. The only difference is to track multiple duties, you need to hold the button. So you just hold it until it fills up. And the same way you can untrack them as well. So pretty convenient, and it helps a lot when you're grinding star path. You don't have to go back and forth from the menu. It claims itself, and you always see the list of fresh active tasks on your screen. So with all that in mind, I like the star path. I like the rewards. I like the new improvements, quality of life improvements, and the whole star path seems to be pretty much polished at this point. I think it landed on a very good difficulty level, which is not too easy, not too difficult, and overall feels pretty fair and satisfying. Let me know in the comments what do you think, and I bet there's already lots and lots of people who finished star path, which is totally fine. We're just gonna have to wait for routine duties. We have 8 weeks of routine duties, which is not too bad. This week is collect snowman building material, harvest an orange vegetable from the ground. Wow, a lot of pumpkin harvesting is going to be going on in this update. And craft cloth. Interesting. Yeah, should be pretty easy to do. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you later. There's going to be one more video before the live stream and the regular time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do whatever I decide to do. I have no idea yet. I'm just going to see you there. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. And goodbye.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh,